size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
This is full send.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Thank you.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one?
Oh, this one's looking like it's going to be pretty hard breaking to the left.
Nine feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 8th hole is a par 5, the second on the outward half, and one the players are going to want to try and take advantage of.
They certainly do. Most players should be able to reach into. However, finding this green and keeping it there is another thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
That's just inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
11 feet left to the hole. Starting this one way out to the right. Oh. And this putt coming up for his par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 9th hole at Pinehurst number 2 continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
This one's for birdie. Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's got to be frustrating. It's such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The back 9 at Pinehurst number 2 starts with a par 5, Rich.
Straightaway par 5, Luke. Most players not able to reach in 2. Second shot, you must lay up to a really good number where you can maximize spin with your wedges in order to control the spin for your third and hopefully get it close and make a birdie.
His second shot here. Sitting at 2 over. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Now 8 shots back after that hole. On the 12th tee, the par 4. Again, it's not length, it's accuracy.
Most definitely. Fairway does pinch in there just a little bit, so players are going to have to decide whether to take driver or just a fairway metal. Second shot, again, to a green that is raised up above you, floats away on all sides of it, but this is a more realistic birdie opportunity.
Oh, that looked so good off the club. An opportunity for a birdie here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. This incredible collection of par 4s at Pinehurst number 2 continues here at the par 4 12th.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Sitting at +1. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. 13 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Seven feet to the cup. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Just a 4-footer remaining. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Rich, we're standing on the 14th tee, and you feel like there's a chance just to get after one here.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently at 2 over par. Well, you want to win a US Open, a major title, you've got to go stripe it all the way home. And it starts here at the par 315.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
So close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think a slight break to the right in this one.
That gets the job done. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Going with the 7. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He has this putt to save his par. Sitting at 2 over for the event. When you stand on the 17th tee at Pinehurst number 2, it's hard not to think of all the history that's happened here. You think of 99 with Payne Stewart and Phil Mickelson. What's your thoughts?
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Sitting at a couple over for the event. The closing hole at Pinehurst number 2 works its way back up the hill to that famous clubhouse.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe, but if you miss it on the left hand side, you never know. Finish in style with the birdie, why not?
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. And this putt for a final score of 71. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
This putt is of 9 feet. Well, was that a rush of blood? And this putt is for a final score of 73. Signing off with a bogey. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
No shame in finishing runner-up after coming off a victory last week. Unfortunately, back-to-back wins would have been a little sweeter, but still, great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.